Hello, darling. Come in, and welcome to Thriller Video. I'm your hostess, Elvira, Mistress of the Dark. Thanks for inviting me into your home. Looks like a pretty swell place you got here. Yeah, I know it was a maid's day off. Like I always say, it's good to get hard help these days. It's help to get hard good. Never mind. I don't even know what I mean. Well, some of us got brains, and then some of us just got a couple of swell consolation prizes. You know, people are always saying to me, what are they always saying? Oh yeah, people are always saying, Elvira, you know, it's wrong for you to exploit your body that way. And I say, heck, opportunity only gives you knockers once.
Just my luck.
Hey, cheer up, honey. If you want to look like me, all you gotta do is get yourself a long black wig and a real sexy low-cut dress like this one, and then you just gotta do about 2,000 of these suckers. And if that doesn't work, you can always turn the dress around backwards and go and share. Or the other thing you can do is go out and buy one of these new cross-your-heart bras that our lovely model is wearing. Kind of lifts as it separates, provided you got something to lift and separate. Anyway, enough of the fun. Let me tell you about your movie. It's a little baby called Guardian of the Abyss, and it's all about devil worship, not to be confused with the Shelley Winters and Orson Welles classic Guardian of the Obese, which is about devil's food cake worship. No, we are talking serious devil worship here. So this one could get scary. I doubt it, but why take chances? So I suggest that you watch this one with someone you love. And as I always say, if you can't be with the one you love the one you're with. Plus, of course, the one you're with is a Cocker Spaniel, in which case, just forget what I said. So, is everybody ready? All right then, I'll be back later. And until then, let Thriller Video introduce you to the Guardian of the Abyss.
Ready. Bring the car. Look at me. Look at me, I command you. Depths. Deep. What do you see?
Me too.
Something is there. Sakas. Zaxas. Nastenia de Zaxas.
15, 17. 17 I'm bid. Against you, madam, in the front. Can I say 20? 25? 28? Anyone make it 30? Thank you, sir. 30 I'm bid. It's against you, madam.
Hi.
Did you get the table?
And the 4 chairs.
Oh.
My horoscope was right, you see. I told you it was going to be my lucky day.
Done for £30 to Mr. Edwards. Thank you.
Well, if you finish, you may as well go. There's no point in hanging about. They're down to the rubbish now. Thank you, sir. Thanks very much.
Containing items from the late Earl's den. The Wicked Earl, I think the press used to call him.
They say he held orgies in the orangery.
They say anything to increase the circulation.
But you never know what might be in there.
One tennis racket, broken. One skate, assorted books. Worthless.
But according to my horoscope...
Come on.
Well, I've just got a feeling.
Let's see what there is, Alice.
You looked.
The rest seems to be books.
I just peeked. I don't claim to have second sight.
Typical cancer. Pure opportunism. When were you born? 25th of June, wasn't it?
21st.
Oh, that's even worse. Right on the cusp with Gemini. No wonder you're the way you are.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, what shall we say here? £5 for the lot? £4? £3.50?
$3.50.
£3.50 I'm bid. £3.50 before.
Be mad.
I'm just following my horoscope.
At £3.50 then, to Miss Stevens.
Start again. Try again. My Lord Coniston is close. The time is near.
No, please.
Begin her preparation.
I see you got your table.
Oh, hello, Simon. Yes, I've got a customer, a German. It's just what he's looking for.
What about your lucky dip? Shall I bang in the back, please?
Oh, yes, please. Oh, do you know Simon Andrews?
Hi.
Mike Roberts.
Hello.
Unsilvered. Just my luck.
Let me see. It has quite a pretty frame. Look, I'll give you a $5 for it.
A $5? I told you it was my lucky day, Mike.
Can I have a look at it?
What?
Yes. Oh, it's got some more writing on it.
Scratches, I should imagine.
No. Some kind of symbols. Don't know what they mean. Never seen anything like it before.
All right, I'll give you 50 for it.
£50?
And then we have a deal.
Wait a minute. Wait. How come it's suddenly worth 10 times what you offered for it in the first place? If I were you, Laura, I'd get this appraised. I'll arrange to have it done for you if you like. Mr. Andrews still wants it.
50 quid. We have a deal, remember?
No, we don't. You're right, Mike. Could you get it appraised for me?
Yes.
Master! Alison's gone.
Find her. Don't let her get away. This way!
Thanks, Mike. I'll see you tomorrow.
Bye, darling.
Oh, you better have this.
Yeah. I'll get it appraised tomorrow, okay?
Okay, bye.
I'll give you 250 for it. You can tell her you only got 100 for it if you like. No one's going to complain if you make a little profit for yourself.
Well, I'm tempted
Good.
to wrap it around your neck.
some people after me. Please help me. Please!
Get in. Who are you running away from?
Just some people who want me to do something I don't want to do.
Where do you want to go?
I don't know, anywhere. Where are you going?
Amersham.
That'll be fine. Where did you get this?
A friend of mine bought it in a sale.
Do you mind?
No? Come on, wake up. This is where I live. Would you like to come in for a drink? Okay. Right, what would you like then? Brandy? Gin?
Brandy will do fine, thanks.
Right. Don't even know your name.
Alison LaSalle.
Is that French?
No. Way back, I think my family were Huguenots. What do you do?
I export antiques. I collect military figures, medals, you know, that kind of thing. There we are. Cheers.
Cheers.
So, who were you trying to avoid back there?
Oh, just some people.
Well, don't you want to tell me about it?
Believe me, you're better off not knowing. Anyway, I'm not sure I understand myself.
Seems to fascinate you, that mirror thing.
It's a scrying glass.
What's that?
Something like a crystal ball. Only this one's very old.
How'd you know?
Such power. I've never felt such power. Perhaps it's the original.
What original?
The one made by Dr. Dee himself.
What, John Dee, the astrologer?
Astrologer, alchemist, mathematician, magician. He used a glass like this in experiments with a man named Kelly.
What, to foretell the future?
Not exactly. Look, I know people who'd give a lot for this if you want to sell it.
Who?
An occult group, the Corazon Society.
Are they the people you were running away from?
Could I have some water in this brandy, please?
Yes. I don't think I've ever heard of the Corazon Society. Where do they have their headquarters? Alison. Alison? Damn it.
Just my luck. What's her birth sign?
I don't know. I didn't ask her.
Typical. I expect she's Scorpio or Pisces. Fatal for a Cancer like you.
Look, I'm telling you, she's in trouble. Have you ever heard of Dr. John Dee?
John Dee, the Elizabethan astrologer.
Yes. Yes, she said the glass might have belonged to him.
Really? Well, no wonder everyone's after it. Well, it must be worth a hell of a lot more than £250 then.
You won't go to the police, will you?
All right. Just get the mirror back, Michael.
You're marvelous. Do you know that?
Do you?
Hi. you thinking you were going to the Lampard House sale?
Well, yes, I was, actually.
I wouldn't bother if I were you. Lampard sold off the best stuff, so his fourth wife wouldn't inherit.
Still, there are one or two items.
Any nice scrying glasses?
So you know. Well, my offer still stands. In fact, I may be able to persuade my client to go above 250, perhaps another 100.
Well, I would have thought Dr. John Dee's original scrying glass was worth a lot more than that.
All right. How much do you want?
1,000?
1,000? I shall have to speak to my client.
Would they be the Coronson Society?
They are my clients.
Yes, well, you can tell them that I haven't got the glass at the moment.
Where is it?
You can also tell them that I want it valued before I settle for 1,000.
You found Mr. Andrews all right?
Yes, thank you. Oh, something he forgot to give me. I won't bother him now, he's on the phone. Perhaps you could help me. He was going to give me the address of the Coronson Society.
Oh, I don't think I have it in here. No. It'll be in his office.
Oh, don't bother. I've forgotten the name of the fellow that runs the Coronson thing.
Well, that'll be Mr. Randolph.
Of course, yes.
Charles Randolph.
Yes.
Lives in Wiltshire somewhere, I think.
Thank you. Stars being clearly favorable, we did then agree to perform the ritual for the raising of Coronson, that mighty devil. According to the book, Coronson is the guardian of the abyss.
The devil's doorkeeper.
Sort of, yeah. Well, John Dee was after big game. No witches or broomsticks for him.
Well, what did he use the glass for?
Well, Dee employed an Irish medium called, would you believe, Kelly? Now, Kelly would go into a trance, look into the scrying glass, and he'd tell Dee what he saw there.
Well, what did he see?
It's very odd. He saw writing.
Writing?
Yes, writing in some strange kind of language called Enochian. Yes, it was a series of invocations, calls to Coronson, amongst others.
Has anyone ever tried calling?
Yes, lots. This century, too. 1909, Alistair Crowley and Victor Newberg invoked Coronson. Result, Newberg had a nervous breakdown. 1920, Crowley tried again. Total disaster. 2 of his group went mad. 1 died. About 1935, the Tulle group had a go. They were a German occult society.
And it went wrong every time?
Yeah. There are a couple of major problems with the ritual. Now, to incarnate Coronson in human form, the chosen human subject must be born at a solstice. And he must go willingly, in fact, the book says eagerly, to the place of invocation.
Eagerly?
Eagerly. And they must have in their possession a scrying glass.
I brought it back.
They're after the scrying glass, too. Why did you bring it back?
Because it's not safe with me. Or else I'm not safe with it, I don't know. I've been walking around all day trying to decide what to do.
Why do they need you?
For a ritual.
What, the Coronson ritual?
You know about it.
I thought the chosen one had to go eagerly.
They can arrange that. They can do anything.
Come on.
Don't you know the power of positive evil?
Why do they need the scrying glass? Do you know that?
Because it's the only way into the abyss.
Are you cold?
Someone just walked over my grave.
I'll put the fire on for you.
No, don't bother.
So, how did you get involved?
Through a woman I met at a party. She was an astrologer. She said a friend of hers, Charles Randolph, was looking for people with my birth sign.
So you joined the Coronson Society?
Well, I'd always been interested in the occult. It was all right at first. Until Charles Randolph started hypnotizing me.
Why?
He said I'd got mediumistic powers, and this was the way to develop them. But I started having these dreams.
What dreams?
The same one, really. More like a nightmare. I had to go down to this huge, dark pit. Every time I had to go deeper and deeper. There was something there. I don't know what, but I knew it was evil, unutterably evil. Charles Randolph told me I was imagining things. He said it was just me going deeper and deeper into myself. Perhaps he was right. Perhaps there is evil in me.
Rubbish. Anyone who helps with the washing out can't be all bad.
Night will take its own course.
Shall I prepare for the sacrifice?
Yes. For midnight.
Allison. Allison!
Mr. Roberts?
Yes?
My name's Charles Randolph. May I come in? Lovely place you've got here. Do love these old houses. Ah, Clinton. Duke of Cumberland's Foot Guards. Magnificent.
I'm sure you didn't come here to admire my collection, Mr. Randolph.
No. I came to warn you.
Warn?
Yeah?
Yeah? What do you want to warn me about?
A young lady called Alison LaSalle. Now, Mr. Roberts, before you deny any knowledge of her, let me say that she was seen getting into your car. I really am very worried about her. And you.
Me? Why?
The girl could be dangerous. Violent even. Mr. Roberts, Alison is a very disturbed young woman with some very strange ideas.
Well, the occurrence in society doesn't seem to have helped much.
She told you about that, did she? Yes, well, I expect that sounds a little weird to you. But I can assure you that that is a perfectly innocent, small, historical society. I thought introducing Alison to the society would give her an outside interest, some degree of mental stimulus, while she worked out her own very real psychological problems. Unfortunately, it seems to have overstimulated her.
What did you say? Well, psychological problems.
Form of paranoia, Mr. Roberts. She sees herself all the time as the object of a conspiracy. Offer me wine.
Would you like a glass of wine?
Thank you. Poor Alison. I really am very worried about her. There's no telling what she might do.
If she's as disturbed as you say she is, don't you think she ought to see a psychiatrist?
Some people only turn to my fringe medicine after they've tried everything else.
What are you saying, that she's seen a psychiatrist?
Analysts, psychotherapists, neurologists, God knows what. Little dry bread. Thank you.
Would you like some bread with that?
Please. Poor Alison. She's been through rather a lot lately, I'm afraid. Mr. Roberts. A little salt with the bread. Thank you so much, Mr. Roberts.
What do you think you're doing?
What?
Don't you know you must never ever give a black magician bread or wine or salt in your own house?
I told you, Mr. Roberts.
Didn't you realize he'd got you half hypnotized? Get out.
Not without you, my dear. You are the chosen one. And the time approaches.
Get up.
My friend, you don't know what you're involved in. For centuries, all the Magi's and all the great occultists have been trying to work the Corazon ritual. None has succeeded. Until now. Now the time is right. I shall prove myself the greatest of them all.
Get out!
It's too late, my friend. Allison is mine.
Perhaps he's right.
Rubbish.
They seem to have some kind of control over me.
That's why I'm calling in the New South Wales Cavalry.
What?
An Australian friend of mine. She'll look after you.
You've got a damn nerve asking me to take your fancy piece in.
She's in a lot of trouble.
So you keep saying. What sort of trouble?
I'm not pregnant, if that's what you mean.
Oh, it wasn't. But thanks for setting my mind at rest. Police?
No, of course not.
It's no good, Michael. The New South Wales Cavalry aren't going to ride to my rescue, and you can't let
Thanks, but I'll decide if you don't mind.
Look, I didn't
What's
mean
your
to
birth sign?
What?
When were you born?
December the 21st.
Lousy Capricorn, I knew it. Okay, she can stay.
Laura?
I know. I'm marvelous.
There was a phone message for you. Laura Stevens. Something about a mirror.
What about it?
She says she's willing to sell.
Oh, Simon, I was hoping you'd get my message.
Do you have the mirror here?
It's not a mirror, is it? It's a scrying glass. Quite a valuable one.
My client is all right to pay any sum within reason.
£1,500.
1,500. I'll write the check now. I presume it is yours to sell.
Yes, of course. To tell you the truth, I'd be glad to get rid of it. The damn thing has brought me nothing but trouble. Alison, where's that mirror thing you brought with you?
Tell him to go.
You, Simon? I've just sold it to him. Oh, come on, where is it?
No, you don't know what you're doing.
Laura, Allison.
Come on now, tell me, what happened?
Your precious girlfriend crowned me with a Japanese lamp.
Allison did that?
60 quid's worth.
You sure it was Allison?
Well, of course I'm sure. Look, real blood.
Must have been that Andrews character.
Look, I know who hit me, for God's sake.
I'll get some water, clear it up here. How did he know she was here?
I sold him that glass thing. It was mine to sell.
£1,500.
Well, you don't think I'd tell him where Alison was, do you?
You didn't have to. You knew she'd be where the scrying glass was.
Where are you going? I'm bleeding to death here.
Oh, a bloody ambulance, cobber!
Mr. Andrews isn't here.
I know. Where's he gone?
Wiltshire, I think.
Where exactly?
I don't know.
shut up, darling, will you? Right. Here we are. Charles Randolph, Westbourne Hall, Westbourne, Wiltshire, the Corenson Society.
Yes! Mr. Andrews has been a member for years.
Hmm?
Well, didn't you know?
No, I didn't.
Master!
Prepare her.
Master, the girl is ready.
Alison. Alison.
Michael. I've been so worried. I was afraid you wouldn't get here in time.
Are you all right? They haven't hurt you?
Of course not, darling.
What are you doing?
Letting them know you're here.
Let go, will you? You let go! What are you doing?
Darling, you really have saved my life. If you hadn't got here, I was to be the chosen one.
He was born at the solstice.
Midnight, June the 20th.
He came eagerly to the place of invocation.
Eagerly, he came to rescue me.
And he bears the scrying glass.
Yes.
Good. All is according to the ritual. My Lord Coranzon will accept this sacrifice. Done well, my friend.
You have done well, my servants.
Mighty gods. Mighty gods.
I'm coming right back, darling. Don't you dare rewind on me now. What? That's it? I mean, just because I'm mistress of the dark doesn't mean I like to be left in the dark. Excuse me for asking, but I just have a couple of questions. Like, for starters, where is the happy ending? And what happened to once again good triumphs over evil? And then they all live happily ever after. Boy, I am glad Sly Stallone didn't see this movie before he wrote Rocky, or Rocky would have lost the championship and burned in hell forever. Where is the writer? I want to know who is responsible for writing this horrible ending.
Writing?
Yeah, writing, as in script, as in story, as in plot. What did you guys do? Just kind of make this one up as you went along until you finally ran out of money and said, okay, that's the end.
So you know.
Yeah, I figured as much. You have to get up pretty early in the evening to pull a worm over my eyes. Like that chick Allison. I mean, I could tell she was a two-timer the moment I laid eyes on her, but not our former hero. That's what you get for being stupid enough to trust some chick who steals from you and then tries to stab you to death. Well, guess some people just aren't very good judges of character. Why, heck, I can spot a phony a mile away. I mean, I wasn't born yesterday, you know. I mean, not that I'm that old.
Can I say 20?
Oh, why, yes. Yes, you can. Hey, you know, you're kind of a pretty good guesser. You guessed my age exactly. Now, take a guess. What would you say my bust size is?
Can I say 20?
Only if you multiply that times 2. Well, I am tired of playing 20 questions. I am out of here. I'm going out to the junk store to see if I can't find me one of them screwing scrawling glasses. But I'll be back. You can find me haunting around on other thriller videos like Growing Pains.
After their child dies due to an accidental poisoning, the parents adopt a boy who possesses strange powers.
We'll call him Harry.
Oh, Harry. Who are you, William Morton? What do you want of me?
And their son returns only to seek revenge.
You've come at last, William Morton. I knew you would.
Flesh and blood is out of sight. William Morton is out of sight.
Growing Pains.
The Strange Case of Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde.
Jack Palance stars in Robert Louis Stevenson's classic story of the frustrated Dr. Jekyll's experimental study of a man's dual nature, the conflict between good and evil, and how as the wicked Mr. Hyde he terrorized 18th century London.
Dr. Jekyll, do you claim that this chemical concoction of yours is ready for experiment on humans? In your opinion, that is.
Yes, I do.
Billy Whitelaw stars as Gwyn, the woman who falls under Hyde's tormenting spell. From the producers of Dark Shadows, The Strange Case of Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde.
And everyone's favorite, Two Faces of Evil.
A sinister force lurks in the darkness, catapulting a family into an abyss of icy terror.
My husband,
He's all right.
Excellent. Good.
Science has restored him,
Excellent.
but the evil they incurred that night will not be forgotten. The force has taken on new life, living and breathing beside her,
He's been taken over.
spreading like a malignant web that no one can stop. And she may be the next victim of the two faces of evil.
So until then, I'll see you in your dreams.
What dreams?
Unpleasant dreams.